In 2018, there was a conspiracy theory that went viral in Nigeria. Then President Muhammadu Buhari had gone to the UK for a medical trip, and upon his return, it was alleged in certain quarters of the country that the person that had returned was not Muhammadu Buhari, but rather a certain Jubril from Sudan. This conspiracy theory was popularized by Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the separatist indigenous people of Biafra. Now, the amazing thing is, a lot of educated people believed this obvious BS, and to substantiate their claim, they gave a side-by-side picture comparison. So, a picture contained the image of who was supposed to be the real Buhari, and the other image contained the picture of who was supposed to be the Jubril from Sudan. Now, I've always found it fascinating how human beings hold on to irrational beliefs. There are people out there, it doesn't matter what the evidence suggests, it doesn't matter how much data, facts you give them to convince them to change a position, they never will. And so, it's just interesting how human beings exist in a funny contradiction. On the one hand, we hold these irrational beliefs, and on the other hand, we can be rational creatures. Now, think about it. Look at the evidence of how rational human beings can be. Today, we have reusable rockets. Human beings have eradicated so many epidemics, so many infectious diseases. We've achieved the Green Revolution. We have electric cars today. We have telecommunications. I'm recording this video on a digital camera. Some people sat down and invented this. So human beings can be rational on the one hand, and human beings can be irrational on the other hand. Now, in this book, Rationality by Steven Pinker, Steven Pinker highlights some fallacies, formal fallacies, informal fallacies, some biases we need to watch out for. He gave some tools. He believes if we apply these tools, we can be more rational in our everyday decision making. I should say there's an interesting article referenced in this book titled The Nobel Disease. The article lists some Nobel laureates who believed some fringe beliefs, who believe some conspiracy theories. Now, it's just interesting how for you to be a Nobel laureate, you have to be at the peak of intelligence. And yet, even that didn't prevent some Nobel laureates, some intelligent people from believing ridiculous beliefs. So ultimately, this is one of the best books I've read this year, if not the best book I've read this year. And I highly recommend it. Yeah, check it out. I'll see you in the next one.